My name is Shirley Braswell. The title of my book is Spreading the Gospel Without Spreading the Virus.
My name is Bishop Levi Braswell, and I'm Pastor Shirley Braswell's husband.
A lot of criticisms went to the church leadership. We had a lot of pastors have different opinion about COVID-19. I feel that there was no point criticizing any pastor to whatever decision he made with his folk. They are called men.
We're talking about a lot of people here, about 41 million according to the Pew Research Center, and 45% of them say they definitely/probably won't get the shot. Experts say what some evangelical pastors preached from the pulpit for months and months likely had a profound effect in shaping their opinions.
Do not put the vaccine.
No reciba la vacuna.
Believe in the blood of Jesus.
Crea en la sangre de Jesús.
Believe in divine immunity.
That is Pastor Guillermo Maldonado, whose church in Miami has been a must visit for Republicans running for office in recent years, including former Florida governor and current U.S. Senator Rick Scott and President Trump, who launched his evangelical support group there and invited the pastor to the White House. In Miami-Dade County, where Maldonado's headquartered, more than 6,000 people have died from COVID.
Was first I observed other people at leadership roles telling what it meant to them to go through the virus and helping people like nurses, doctors, and everybody was telling about what they were doing during the pandemic without saying anything about it. They were quiet, even though they were doing a mighty work. I began to look around at that. All your churches had to make decisions about their members, whether to have them come to church or to have Facebook or some other way to get the word out.
Last year, while the CDC recommended limiting mass gatherings, Maldonado reportedly said that the fear that kept people home was, quote, a demonic spirit. And he also said this.
I can't go to church today. Why? Because I think Apostle's going to have the virus. If we die for Christ.
Believe depending on for yourself, and cause you to question what was in you. Because you have to stand for yourself. You have to stand for what's in you. Because depending on what, maybe even a sermon you hear months past, if it's not fresh in you, it's missing. All right. Somebody said, "Oh, you must be a friend of that lady that's always smiling." I said, "Oh yeah, that's the one." She always has a big smile and just a look of I have so much joy. Now I know sometimes she had gone through things.
In reference to his mother and what he was feeling and how he was hurting. And wasn't able to see family. But Destiny, our dog, brought my husband through losing and grieving for his mother, even while he was suffering with COVID-19. And we don't have where we didn't see each other for so long, months at a time, but we could see each other, on the phone, but not be in each other's presence.
I was sick with that COVID. She coming behind, nobody else would come. She visited me twice, but I only met her one time because I was so sick. And got her to walk. She just believed God for me, everything gonna be all right. She came to the door.
We're doing a lot of things in the community, and that's what church is all about, is relationships, building relationships in the community, supporting the community. Church, in the church, just in the walls is not just enough, but you got to be a church outside the walls.
The loss this country has experienced over the past year has been overwhelming, and many Americans have turned to family and to friends and to faith for comfort and answers. Unfortunately, for many evangelical congregations, they're getting the wrong message, and in some cases, lies from pastors that they have entrusted with their faith and with their lives.
COVID-19 to me was a test of obedience.
We're not going to close our church, ladies and gentlemen, because of COVID-19.
There's a lot of sincere people that are doing their best to put out a vaccine, but that doesn't mean I'm going to take it. I don't believe the government can tell me, when or how I can stick a needle in my arm or my kid's arms. Super government overreach.
Get your shots. Trust in God. Just because you get the shots, it's not saying that I'm not trusting God. You can trust God and go to the doctors.
The Lord led them to Psalms 37 and gave them a subject for the coming year. It was pray and tell them they haven't seen anything yet.
And I think God it's a warning from God. I think COVID was a warning from Him that we need to stop and take stock of where we're at and change. And you know what? Oh God, this will get me started here. But it needs to start in leadership with the churches and with pastors and leaders in the Christian community. We're going to have to stand and take account and begin to speak from over the pulpit and other places on those things that are going wrong within our country that need to be corrected.
Thank you.
And she's the teacher.